Hey guys, Ford Man here. Today I'm getting ready to do a YouTube Christmas mail call to thank everyone who has sent us Christmas cards. It's very much appreciated. Um, and if Hey Spaceman, Najuma Brown, hey Najuma. Um, The first card I have here, it says Season's Greetings. Spaceman Dudley. Jesus is the reason for the season. Wishing you old fashioned treasures, happy memories, and all the joys of the holiday season. Uh it says Kenny Paul wishing you both a joyous and blessed Christmas. Daryl and Becky. Thanks again, Spaceman Dudley, for this card. Thank you very much. Uh, that that ignition. Merry Christmas, Joel. Um, on the Facebook side. But no, I'm not tasting any. Hey, Griswold, Amethyst Haze, Sharp Heart, John Chalker. But anyway, what's happened is that ignition uh, rack inside the steering column. It's got the ignition actuator. It's a gear that has teeth on it that is connected to your. It's in behind the ignition. Ah, my mind went my mind went blank. Ignition. Um. Ignition lock cylinder. Ignition lock cylinder. And what has happened is that gear that's got teeth on it, it's inside the steering column, is wore out. And it is and so it needs changing. But the steering column needs to come. Now, I've been told several different things, but I guess nobody really knows until you actually get in there on it and take it apart. But the whole steering column has to come out to change it. I don't know. So I don't know. But it's inside the steering. Good to see you too, Angie. But it's inside the steering column. And yeah, you gotta change that. It's gotta come out. So yeah, we got it. But I think myself, I think my dad just wasn't doing it right or something, because I fired that thing up twice yesterday and it cranked every time. I fired that thing up today, it cranked. So I don't know. And he said he had 3 different guys help him the other day to do, and he couldn't get to turn. I don't know what's up with it. But I went ahead and ordered it. Okay, have a good one, Angie. I went ahead and ordered those parts because like I've said many times before, those things, like I said many times before, if I want to have something tore down like that, I'm gonna change it all out while I'm in there, while that person's in there, and change it all out and be done with it. Thanks. Have a good one, Hildy. Have a good one. Thanks, cruising on the high seas. I don't believe in half changing something out. I believe if you're going to tear something down, you might as well change it all out at one time. Now I did have the ignition part changed, the part that the key goes in, and the electrical part of the ignition changed. I had that changed, and I had the starter and I had the solenoid changed. So the only other option I got left is that actuator gear inside the ignition, like what I was just explaining. But anyway, here's another Christmas card. It says, Kenny and Pappy, on a scale of 1 to 10, you're definitely a 10. Thanks for the videos. God bless you and your family. Merry Christmas. Wishing you happy times, sweet surprises, and all the special joys of the holiday season. Elizabeth and Justin, the Collins family. Somebody? Okay. Thank you. But thanks to Justin and Christine from the Collins family. Yeah, I had people tell me one time. I had somebody tell me one time they only wanted, it was a V6 engine. One time they only wanted 3 spark plugs changed on one side. I said, you can't do that. You gotta change. If you're going, you can't change 3 spark plugs on one side. If you're going to change them, you're going to change them all at one time, not just 3 spark plugs. Because what's going to happen is when you change them 3, you're going to have to eventually change them other 3 later on down the road, just might as well just change them all out at one time. Hey, Rob on the road. Yeah, so no, I don't believe in half doing something. My cousin told that person one time, said if you're gonna have me change 3 spark plugs on one side, I'm not gonna touch it. I'm either gonna do it fully or I ain't gonna touch it at all. Oh, come, let us adore him. May the birth of the Savior fill your heart with gladness. Wishing you and your family a very Merry Christmas. Really Creative Travel, Blaine and Mallory. Thanks. Thanks for the card. Really Creative Travel. If somebody could drop these links for the ones that have channels, you can actually type in exclamation point RCT and it should drop his link. Moderators can only do that though. There we go. Hey, She Devil. I don't think Justin and Christina have channels, I don't think. Whoop. Warm holiday wishes. Thinking of you and Papa with wishes for a comfy, cozy season. Merry Christmas, Kenneth and Papa. Much love. The Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla. Jeff and Tammy and family. Hey, Hitchhiking Bones. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Paralife TV. And I got a sticker here. Says, hang on. If somebody could type in exclamation point, GVG, it should drop Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla link. It says, hang on a minute. a anonymous Christmas. I'm not if I read that right. I'm not sure what the. Okay. Anyway, thanks, Gypsy the Vanilla Gorilla. And since I got the hitchhiking bones in here, hey, cruising scene, Merry Christmas to you. Since I got the hitchhiking bones in here, now the hitchhiking bones, you will have to actually go and find their link for that because I don't have it programmed into Stream Elements. But anyway, I want to thank the Hitchhiking Bones for this sticker and this magnet. Thanks, Hitchhiking Bones. And their Christmas cards, it's got a picture of the Disney characters on it because that's what they're all about, the Hitchhiking Bones. It says, Kenneth, thanks for all your support. We appreciate you. Take care. Wishing you a Christmas that's wonderful in every merry way. May God bless you and all your family in the new year. You hugs from I'm having a hard time reading that. Dawn. Anyway, Dawn and Jeff and William and Jillian, I think. The Hitchhiking Bones. Thank you very much. It's appreciated. And also, I got little Mickey Mouse ears, and got these from the Hitchhiking Bones as well. Thanks, guys. Oh, come, let us adore him. It says, May your holiday season be blessed with the true meaning of Christmas. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. God bless. Much love. Mike and Michelle from Michelle's Tasty Dishes. If somebody could drop the link for Michelle's Tasty Dishes. Now, I do not have it programmed in Stream Elements. I will say I do not have it programmed from Stream Elements. But Michelle's Tasty Dishes. But somebody could drop their link. Thanks, Michelle's Tasty Dishes, for the card. It's appreciated. This is a Christmas card with a little house, looks like. And a sled and anyway, Merry Christmas, Kenny and Papa. May your heart and home be filled with happiness throughout the season and the coming year. All the best of the holidays, Michael and Spoiled Mama. If somebody could type in exclamation point MSM, it should drop her link. And thanks, Michael and Spoiled Mama, for being such a great friend and partner channel. Um, and thanks for the card, by the way, all the way from Canada. This is a beautiful Christmas card here, guys. Okay, thanks, Blaine, for the Christmas card, and thanks for dropping links, and thanks for being such a great friend and partner channel. Okay. We are so thankful and blessed God brought you all into our life. Love, Scott, Amber. Hey, Gigi. Scott, Amber, Eli, and Aiden. Kicking it country. Hope the light of God's wonder and his loving presence in our world shine even brighter for you this Christmas. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thanks, Kicking It Country Vlogs, for the Christmas card. And if somebody could type in KICKN, it should drop his link. Exclamation point KICKN. KICKN. It should drop Kicking It Country's link. And thanks again, Kicking It Country, for helping us get a ride to our vehicle today. Thanks again. Let's see. There's Kicking It Country vlogs, all great channels that have been dropped in here. Um, I thought maybe I might go to the top of the hour and go raid. I don't know who's going. I don't know if I think Vizo's going live. Is that right? I don't see a thumbnail. But anyway, guys, I have been trying to find it. I finally found that part, that actuator gear. It's called ignition uh, ignition rack actuator uh, kit or something like that. Anyway, uh, I had ordered it through Amazon because that was the only place I could get it, other than eBay or anything else like that. I get it through them as well. But I ordered it, and they said that I should be able to receive it within by Friday. But the bad part is that my mechanic that works on it for me, he is not going to be able to work on it until after January. So, but I wanted to go ahead and order it because I have called like about 20 different people, it seems like, uh, and nobody has it for that specific model. And so anyway, um, so I thought, I'm like, somebody somewhere has to uh, has to have one somewhere, because I'm thinking. I mean, I called LMC Truck, I called O'Reilly's, I called Napa, I called. Uh, get this, I called Rock Auto because they had two customer service numbers to call Rock Auto. The and the funny thing is that when you call those numbers, it comes up with a recording. It says, "We do not take customer service calls over the phone." And I'm thinking, well, why do you have a phone number if you don't take customer service calls over the phone? What good is a phone number if you can't use it to make calls? And it don't make sense. So I called Dan Chuck. Um, it was another uh, old car parts place, and they didn't have it. I called uh and I don't know, but finally So I took the pictures that I had that I found what I found online. I took them and showed them my mechanic, and he said he thinks that those that it would work. So, but anyway. But and all these I'm thinking how I personally, like I've said many times, I personally know people myself that restore the. I know a guy right now that's in it's in Virginia, and he has a Blaine even probably knows, even know who I'm getting ready to talk about, talking about the Browders, the gospel singing group, the Browders. And I said, you know, you know, and he has older vehicles. Ain't nomadic van man. He has way older vehicles than us. He's got a 1968 Ford Falcon. He's got a 1950 Plymouth. He's got a 1940 tractor, and every one of them that I just mentioned is all original. He had restored it to the original. He had put new parts in it, of course, but he put the original, and he had restored it to the original like it was when it first come out. And I'm thinking, how in the world, if you can't get these parts, how do these people take these old cars and make them the original? I do not understand. I don't get it. How do you how do you get the parts to make an older vehicle the original? How do you restore it back to the original? Because somebody somewhere has got to get the parts somewhere. Hey, Diane Phoenix, hey, and so, and back in those years, all they had in those years. Hey, Scott, Merry Christmas to you. Hey, Michael Ann. Thanks for the card, by the way. It's very much appreciated. But, but as I was saying, back in those years, most the common was they had cast iron back then. They didn't have aluminum like what they got now. They had some aluminum here and there, but most of the time it was cast iron. Hey, Allison. Which I like aluminum anyway. I do not like an aluminum. I like cast iron. I do not like no aluminum engine block or head, because it gets the least bit hot. Oh, I'm talking about like in like Scott, on the Facebook side, I'm talking about like back in the olden days when cars first come out. All they had was, "Hey, Don Lane," on the Facebook side. "Hey, Evening Shade." I'm talking about like cars when they first come out. All they had was cast iron back then. They didn't have aluminum, and they were much better made back then compared to now. And two, you had some thicker metal in the body of the car. Whereas these cars nowadays, you barely tap something, it's going to tear it all to pieces. It's like a tin can. It's like you crush up it's like a tin Coke can or a Mountain Dew can or something like that. And you ain't got nothing there. You ain't got nothing hardly there to protect you or the vehicle now. But anyway, uh, yeah, they are. Yeah, that's my point, Nomadic Van Man. That's my point. These cars nowadays. See, back then, the older the vehicle was, the thicker the metal. The thicker the metal was. And then when they started, and then they, and then, yeah. So I agree. And two, you got all these computer sensors on them now that you have to, and you and then you have to um, spend like $200 or $300. You have to spend $200 or $300, and some of them even higher than that, depending on what it is. I'm just giving this as an example. On one little sensor, to make it run, and some of them have two or three or even more of the same sensor, and you have to take half the car apart just to even get to it. A lot of times, I mean, on certain things, you have to take so much off just to get to that one certain part. And the older cars ain't like that. The older cars, they were a lot simpler, and you had room to get to things, and and they were a lot cheaper to work on. You didn't have to spend, hundreds to thousands of dollars to repair it. And I personally know people that um, that that can't have, there's people out there that can't afford that cost of, like, um of those sensors and stuff like that, And so, yeah, it gets expensive. It adds up quick. And anymore, with that electric fuel pump, if it goes out, you're gonna spend depending on what type of vehicle it is, you're gonna spend anywhere between $200 to $400 for an electric fuel pump in the tank. Whereas the older cars, they had the manual fuel pump, which was on the side of an engine block. On the side of the engine block next to it and it's only about like about I think last time we bought a manual fuel pump was about about $30 to $40, I believe it was. $30 to $40. And that's a big difference in price. So, yeah.
Only about $25 to put it on.
And only about $25 to put it on, because all you do is undo your yeah. But yeah, I mean all you do is undo the gas line that's hooked up to, and and follow the gas line that goes down to your fuel pump. And yeah, so yeah, it'd be nice if they. Does anybody know anybody coming on at 7:00? Cause I thought I'd go until 7. No. Yeah. I'm gonna drop the link here, and if anybody'd like to come up, you're more than welcome to do so. As long as I know you and you've been in my chat before, and I can see you in my basement. No, I agree, Evening Shade. Nothing lasts nowadays. Yeah, hey, Michelle's Tasty Dishes. Thanks for the card, Michelle's Tasty Dishes, by the way. Is that 6 Eastern, or is that, I don't know. Or is that let's see. Would that be let's see if you're let's see. Is that Central Time? If you're an hour ahead of me? No. Oh, he's in Arizona. Oh, okay.
Remember, it's an hour behind us.
Central Time. So, what is it if you're an hour and ahead of? Is that? He's in Arizona, so.
or $3 could happen. Depending on what part of
We're in Eastern time zone. Hey, John.
Hey, did you get my? How's everything? Did you get your vehicle taken care of? I saw the video today. Are you all right?
Yeah, we're good.
Just was wondering because you know how I am. I saw your video. I like how you took the Uber.
Yeah, it was a great experience. I'd never I had never used them before, so
It was your first time using an Uber?
yeah.
I noticed the guy was being very polite.
Yeah. I mean, I can't complain. If I had a rating scale to give him, I'd definitely give him a 10.
I think so too. You know, we both agree. I used an Uber one time, and I gave my driver about a 10 too, because you rate. Did you know there's a rating scale on the app where you
Well,
could rate your driver?
I actually don't have the app, so
Well, if you have a tendency to get what did you call for the Uber driver?
I had a friend help me out.
Oh, okay. Tell him to give a rating to the driver for you.
I'm sure he will, because the friend that helped me out, he has used them before many a times,
Okay.
and
Tell him to give
he
him at least
actually
a 10 on the scale, because
he actually built my
they
he actually helped build my confidence on trusting those, because we had an experience here. I guess it's been about 2 or 3 years now. I guess a lady. It was I don't know if it was exactly in my area or if it was in another state somewhere. I can't remember which, but I do remember this, that there was a lady that used an Uber service, and the guy actually, she thought she was getting ready to leave wherever she was at, and she thought she was getting on the right one that she had before, but anyway, the person that she got on with, or something happened. She thought she was getting on the same one, and
she was molested. I know what you're talking about. The case happened in New York City.
And the guy actually took her out and actually killed her.
Yeah, that's what happened. And they found out it wasn't even an Uber driver. It had nothing to do with Uber or any of the other things.
And I'm thinking, wow. I said,
that's before they had the Uber sign. Did your driver have his electric Uber sign?
Nope. I didn't see. No, he had a Honda something vehicle. It was a SUV, Honda Pilot vehicle. It was an SUV type thing.
Yeah, usually they have an electric sign they let them put in the window now.
Well,
it says Uber right on it.
Didn't have it.
Ooh, he didn't have his electric sign on?
Nope.
No.
Because usually here in Waterbury, all the Uber drivers have their Uber Eats. All of them have this electric sign that says Uber or Uber Eats. So you know that you're getting into the right car.
Yeah, well, this.
Because he had everything else.
Arizona is mountain. Okay, Arizona is mountain time. Thanks for. Okay.
Yeah, we're on the Eastern. I think we're on Eastern time in Connecticut.
Okay. Evening Shade said yes. They don't tell you what kind of car they will be in.
This one did.
This one actually did.
Yeah. If he's a good driver, he'll tell you who he is. He'll tell you, hey, I'm driving this vehicle. He'll ask you, if there's any special needs that you need as he's driving up. So, like, let's just say you have a wheelchair and he knows he can't handle a wheelchair. He'll automatically give it to another driver that can handle a wheelchair.
Yeah. But
what you drinking, Ken? What's your octane?
Drinking coffee as usual.
Full octane or no octane?
Well, I got some kind of creamer in it. I don't know what kind. Peppermint creamer. Hey, Lady Bass.
Hey. Yeah, you do always do a good job with your videos, Kenny. You always do.
Thank you.
I notice that you always give the details. You give the devils in the details all the time. Like when you did that video when you were doing the Christmas lights.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't miss the guy giving the candy cane. You actually showed him. Yeah. And he actually came up to the car and handed you the candy cane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think you did a wonderful job with that one. And Joy Blessed Life, man, they were really cool because I guess the husband was driving the car. Am I right? You were in?
What time it is? It is
right here at 6:31.
It is 6:31 here. Evening Shade. What are you trying to open, dude?
The pork salad so I can put on the stove.
Ask Papa, how is he doing today?
I'm fine.
He's fine.
Okay, we heard him.
He's just shaky. He's
a little nervous because that thing was acting up, wasn't it? Ugh.
Oh, it's 5:32 in Kentucky?
Well, that's because you're in Central Time.
Oh, okay.
Parts of it.
Oh, well, in Cecil's, Kentucky.
Yeah, but he's still in Eastern.
I was gonna say, in his part Eastern.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought.
Got a question for you, Kenny. Is there 3 time zones in the United States or only 2?
Do what?
Do what now?
Is there 2 time zones or 3 time zones?
There's actually 4 time zones.
4?
You got Central. You've got Eastern.
Eastern.
You've got Mountain Standard Time.
And
Yeah.
then West Coast.
And then you've got West Coast time.
Oh, okay.
Is
the West Coast ahead of us?
No, West Coast is behind us, right?
3 hours.
3 hours behind.
So it's 3:33 over there.
Yep, that is correct.
And here in Connecticut, it's 6:33.
That is correct.
So
Central.
Okay, so that's why when I was on California videos, one of their live streams, I was wondering why she didn't make dinner yet. And over here it was like on 7 something. So they were 3 hours behind us.
Hey, Koreans Life. Thanks for coming in.
Hello, sweetheart.
Okay, so she is in Central Time in Canada.
Yes.
Because she's an hour ahead of me.
No, she's an hour behind.
So she's at 7.
She's at
7:34.
I don't know how that works because they're an hour behind us in Central Time.
Okay.
We would have to ask Lance because Lance would know. Lance or what's her name? Van
You're on
Vita.
Atlantic Standard Time.
Yeah.
Okay,
Korean's like. So she's an hour
ahead of us.
ahead of me.
Wow.
Because
So
she
we got
just
all
said
these
it's
different time
7:35.
zones.
It's probably 7:35 there now because it's 6:35 here.
Yeah. So we're both on the same time zone, basically, right?
Do what now?
Connecticut and where you live in the Rocky Mountains, right, are both on the same time zone.
We're on Eastern Standard.
We're both on Eastern Standard Time.
Okay, so we're both Eastern Standard. So if I was coming to visit you, I'd be okay. I
Yeah.
wouldn't have to set anything ahead or behind, so I wouldn't get jet lagged, as they call it.
Let you go out of range.
Not unless you go like in
The other side of Kentucky.
the other side of Kentucky, or if you go like I think Memphis is in
Central.
Memphis. If you go into Memphis, or if you
down
go,
the middle of Knoxville.
or if you go in the middle of Knoxville.
Would our phones change normally as we're going through these time zones?
Phones, tablets, usually computers change automatically. The only
Through
time
the GPS, am I right? It senses where it's going through the area and then it changes, right?
yeah.
Supposedly.
Wow. So that means they would have to be tracking us from space.
See, Van Vita in Canada, they were her part where she lives in Canada. They don't change to daylight savings time.
I know, because they don't have daylight savings time.
They don't even even
They don't do like
Arizona.
we do.
They're like Arizona. They don't change.
Time zone.
They don't change time zones.
Yeah, like we put ours ahead and back all the time because of the curvature of the Earth. Where you were just saying doesn't have that curvature.
Yeah.
You know how you ever heard of line of sight, Kenny?
Okay. See you tonight, Michelle's Tasty Dishes.
Oh, you're gonna have another live later?
Michelle's Tasty Dishes is. I'm not.
Oh.
I'm
Well,
not.
Papa, be careful with that eggnog.
Who?
Eggnog.
Be careful with the eggnog.
That's not eggnog, man. That's apple butter.
I got apple
Oh.
butter.
Oh, the apple butter. Okay, be careful with the apple butter then. Don't drop the apple butter. That's it.
Now,
I have it in my hand now.
Yeah.
But
that's Missouri apple butter, bro.
this is
That's delicious.
this
That's
is
from Branson.
this is from Branson. My great
Ooh.
friend and partner channel, Griswold Family Vacay, actually got this for me. I love.
Oh, yeah, it looks delicious.
I don't hardly eat bread. Very seldom do I eat bread. Do I dig?
That's true.
Very seldom do I eat bread.
I like doing peanut butter and jelly sandwiches myself.
Yeah, well, for some reason, I don't know what it is, but for some reason, the peanut butter here lately, the ones that we've been buying, and they are still edible, and within
A few days, they turned to fluid.
within a few days they turn to water. It's like you take it, you gonna have peanut butter leaking like pouring water. I don't know why it does that.
Kenny, you want to know a secret about how they make peanut butter?
How?
In peanut butter, they put cornstarch.
Cornstarch?
Yes. You know how you thicken gravies?
Hey, Charlie Grace. Merry Christmas.
Hi, Charlie.
Grace.
Hello, Mother Grace.
I need a moderator. Somebody please get that.
What's going on, Kenny? Someone bugging you?
I got her.
I'm wanting visitor.
Kenny, they put into peanut butter to make peanut butter thick, okay. They put cornstarch in it.
Never
A
heard
little
that.
bit of cornstarch.
Diane
Okay.
Phoenix and Evening Shade. Welcome to the Blue Crew. You are now
Hello.
moderators for my channel.
Aw, you got them? So, Kenny, you're technically back, am I right?
Take a
Doing your lives?
Huh?
Do what now?
You're technically back, or are you still on vacation?
I won't be back fully until after the first of the year. And
Okay.
even then, I'm not going to start out with an actual live stream like this. I'm going to be doing a series of premieres. That's going to be like an hour and some long.
Okay, like Diary of a Family's been doing.
Yes.
Yeah. Hang on a minute.
Like they did their Christmas premiere tonight.
Diaries or diaries or diarrhea?
There it is, dude.
Diary.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like, you look at a person writing in a book.
Yeah.
Diary of a Family.
Okay.
The mom is a mobile nurse,
Oh, okay.
and the father is a RV tech.
I thought, whoa, wait a minute.
Hey, Megan Morris. Hey, Destination Delight. Merry Christmas to you, Destination Delight. Okay.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Diane Phoenix.
Get out of my way.
Okay, Diane Phoenix says, when you buy natural peanut butter, it always separates.
Yes,
And
it does.
says, what was that? She said earlier, before that, she said, sounds like the oil is separating.
Yes, the oil will separate. It'll come to the top of the jar.
Yep.
Okay, but when it's being packaged, they put a little bit of cornstarch in so it doesn't do that.
See, I'd never
As
heard of that
fast.
before, but
Yes, there's a little bit of cornstarch that they
But-
put into it.
okay. Diane Phoenix also said if we stir it up well and keep it in the refrigerator, it won't separate.
Yes, because it gets hot. That's what makes it separate is the heat.
Okay. So I guess
It
from here
turns
on
to
out, when I
a
buy
gelatinous
peanut butter-
form.
From here on out, when I buy peanut butter, I'll make sure I get it put in the refrigerator as soon as I get done with it.
And also, Kenny, you know how you use jam and jellies?
Yeah.
Jam and jellies, like let's say you bought two jam and jellies. You don't have to put them in the refrigerator until they're open because of the sugar content.
Diane Phoenix is saying, John, there is no cornstarch in peanut butter. Peanuts and salt are the only ingredients.
Well, some companies add cornstarch. They usually it's listed under salt.
Well,
Because I used to work in a health food store, and they showed me them putting about 1 teaspoon of cornstarch into peanut butter, into the natural peanut butter. They said it was supposed to stop it from separating until it gets to a certain over a certain temperature.
I never heard of that.
This one
I
here,
don't know if they just did that to be whatever, but that's what they said. You know how it is. You work in some of these health food stores, and you don't know what they're putting into the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes they make, they had the grinder there and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
To grind, the peanut butter right in front of the people.
Yeah.
Now, maybe in the commercial brands, maybe there is no cornstarch. Maybe because they, what do they call it? They pasteurize it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Have you ever looked at the back of your peanut butter and seen that if it's
Well, I was reading the ingredients on this. It says roasted peanuts, sugar, hydrogenated.
Because they have to use peanut oil too. Did they use peanut? Is there peanut oil in there?
It says roasted peanuts, sugar, hydrogenated vegetable oil, rapeseed, cottonseed, soybeans, and molasses and salt.
Salt. There you go. It's either there's certain types of. Okay, so you got the one that does not have it in it. Which brand did you buy?
The creamy peanut butter.
No, which brand?
It's with a P. Publix. It's actually Publix. I'm sorry, Publix.
Okay, so you bought the store brand.
I bought
Publix.
Okay.
Okay, Publix then must be what they call a purified. They must, where they may have their peanut butter. Most store brands are made by the main brand, like Skippy or, you know what I'm talking about? Skippy or all the main brands make the off-name brands.
Yeah.
So it can liquefy if it does get hot because there's peanut oil in there. They used to use peanut oil long time ago. They don't do that anymore. They use vegetable oil now. And vegetable oil will separate at a certain temperature if it gets too warm in your cupboard.
Yeah. Yeah, even Nate says no cornstarch in his peanut butter.
Yeah, because I went and I bought Jif peanut butter, and it said right on the side, it said derogenated cornstarch as one of the things on it.
Next time I buy Jif, I'll have to pay attention to that.
They might have taken it off, but this was 2, 3, 4 years ago. So I don't know if they changed their recipe since. Because these companies are constantly changing their recipe.
Yeah.
Maybe they took it out. You know what I'm saying? They do that all the time. Whenever I go to the store, I'm going to look at the label myself.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take a picture of it.
Lane Cloud says his is Jif peanut butter, and there's no. They must have taken that out
because a long time ago they had fillers in the peanut butter, certain fillers. So maybe in the old days they got rid of it. Because I thought, I saw that around. My uncle had a jar of Jif. And it said bought in 1985 because it was left on, a food bank shelf.
Yeah.
And there was cornstarch right on the 4th line. I said, whoa. So maybe they took it out. Maybe the government made them take it out,
Maybe I don't know, but
That's what it is when you're born in the 70s. You know, 19, I was born 74, and Jif came out like in the early 80s. And for a while there, they took Jif off the market
yeah.
for some reason. So maybe because they had to take that ingredient out because it wasn't healthy or something.
Hey, Destinations Delight, are you still in here?
Is everybody okay over there? Ken, is everything going okay in your chat?
Yeah, I've got the chat running on my phone here.
Yeah, because I got my phone here and.
But anyway, what I was going to ask, if Destination Delight or Viso Travel, does anybody know if Viso Travel? I didn't see a thumbnail for Viso Travel, if he was going live at 7 or not. Because that's here in about 9 minutes.
Ken, can you go over to you have the tablet, right? Because if you go over to the main screen, if you go on the main screen,
yeah,
and you look up, it shows lives on the other side of the thing.
Hey, Bambarosh.
Hold on.
But
don't mind me if you hear something going on in the background here. I might be I'm gonna click my thing so I can check this for you, okay, Ken?
yeah. I didn't see a thumbnail for Destination Delight, but I was just trying to find somebody to raid here at 7 o'clock. Here at the top of the hour. If anybody's going live.
Bezo, right?
Oh, I didn't see a thumbnail for Bezo. But yeah. But yeah, I made a couple extra. I made a couple extra moderators because I didn't see any moderators in here, and raid the mobile traveler in 10 minutes.
Yeah, Ray, I raid the mobile traveler.
Okay.
I'm going over to my side here and I'm checking because I got that new laptop.
Yeah. Hey, Karen Boardman. No Mock. Yeah, I knew No Mock went live at 8. And I knew Dream on Wheels went live at 9. And I know VidLift comes on at 9 as well. And I know
Ken.
Weekends also comes on at 8 as well. So,
all right, we have going live. I forget his name. Says right here. The one that goes back. He's going live. I got my live streams right here. Okay. Okay. We have live on the 21st. We have Yankee in the South.
They're good, but they're probably getting ready to go off because I'll probably go raid the Mobile Traveler because I haven't been to any of his lives yet. I don't think. I don't even think I've even connected with his channel. I know who
I know the Mobile Traveler. Tell him that you know me, John. You tell him you know John in Waterbury, Connecticut. I know him. I've been on his lives a couple of times. Okay, let's see here.
But yeah, I
Blind Views. Blind Views is going on.
Yeah, if somebody I'll go raid the Mobile Traveler here in about about 5 or so minutes.
Yeah, because Mobile Traveler will. I'll tell him that I'm raiding from you. Okay, Ken?
Yeah.
So you'll get the recognition. You know me. I love you. I was on your channel, on your live, so that means I'll go and give you the recognition over there. My boy, come on, where did he go?
Yep, Mobile Traveler. I'm just playing around Bama Rush. You never know.
Mobile Traveler.
Oh, somebody needs to get rid of that comment. Wait a minute.
Yeah, he is going live. I just got him. I just run him up. Let's see what time he's going. Yeah, 7 o'clock promptly. Get him in there. Yep. Okay. So Ken, what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to drop off of your live and go over to his so that I can use this equipment. This equipment's giving me a problem again. It's still new to me. Okay. Let me get this baby put down. Yeah, he's starting at 7 in 2 minutes, Ken.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and
I'm gonna drop down, okay, and I'm gonna say goodnight, my brother, and see you over there. Okay? Ken?
Yeah.
I'll see you over there on Mobile Traveler.
I pinned the link to the Mobile Traveler Live, and you're not getting any notifications when I go live. Well,
all right, Ken. See you there.
You still, even when if you may ought to check your the bell to see if you got it wrong, because I heard that YouTube is doing their purge again. So, and they've been getting they've been getting rid of, like, doing a purge. So you may ought to check, see if because you still should get notified even when I do a pop-up, as long as you're subscribed and you got the notification bell rung. So, but anyway, thanks to everybody. It's time to go over and raid Mobile Traveler. And if you go over there, tell them Ford Man Raid. And this is actually going to be my very first time ever being over on his channel, because I actually just found out that I was not connected. So, anyway, guys, thanks to all the moderators. And thanks to everyone who has sent out cards. And I hope everybody has a very Merry Christmas and a happy,
from both of us.
and a happy, blessed New Year from both of us. And I will see you around the YouTube streets. And also, remember, Jesus is the reason for the season. Bye, guys.